In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to make this small purse. It's used for decoration and also as a keychain, and I'm going to add the keychain part over here, and we're going to show you how to do that. The tools that we're going to use is a yarn needle, number 3 hook, scissors, and I'm going to use purple thread today and white for the flower, this part. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. To start the purse, you're going to chain 14 chains. Okay, so let me go ahead and make my starter chain. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now we are going to go ahead and start with a single crochet. Go ahead and chain 1, and on the first chain, on the first chain, go ahead and yarn over, and that's our first single crochet. And we're going to go ahead and do the next chain. It's another single crochet. On the third chain, we're going to do a half double crochet. This is our half. Okay, and then on the next 6 chains, we're going to do a double crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, and then on the last 3, we're going to do, on the next one, we're going to do a half double crochet, a single crochet, and one more single crochet. Okay, and then that's what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and turn our work over, and we're going to do a single crochet on the first single crochet, and then on the next one we're going to do another single crochet. On the third one, it was a half double crochet. On the next one, the next 6, we did a double crochet. So you start counting: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 double crochets. On our next stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet. On the next stitch, we're going to do a half crochet, a single crochet, and then after that a single crochet. So that was row 2. For the purse, you needed to be 5 rows. So I'm going to turn my work over, and I did row 1, row 2, so I'm going to continue doing the next 3 rows, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. We've come to the end of our 5th row, and this is what it looks like. Actually, when I did 5, the purse looked like this, but I wanted it to be a bit wider, so the more rows you make, the more it turns like into a banana looking shape. This is how it looks before you assemble it, like a little cocoon. So like I said, this took 6 rows. What we do next is you turn your work in. Okay, we're going to do the little handles. For that, you're going to crochet 9 chains. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then you come to this corner where you have your single crochet, and you do a slip stitch. Sorry, there we go. Slip stitch right there. Okay, and that's your little handle. What you're going to do next is on the next stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. So on each next stitches you do a single crochet, and all you're doing is just adding a little border so that the purse looks cute, nice, actually more uniform. Later on you can hide that tail. So on the next stitch you're going to do another single crochet, the next stitch a single crochet, the next stitch a single crochet, next stitch a single crochet. Now on our corner, what you're going to do is you're going to do a single crochet. Here we go. Then you're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Then you're going to come to this corner where the single crochet is, and then just do a slip stitch. And then on the next stitch you're going to do a single crochet. So on each stitch after that you do a single crochet till we get to the other side. Almost there. Here we go. Let me do this one because I want to do it. Here on this last stitch, all you're going to do is just going to come in and slip stitch, and you're going to cut your thread about 12 inches. Okay. Then you take your needle and you pull all the way through. And then, like I said, you use your needle and you hide that stitch. And that's what the little purse looks like. What you do now is you take the needle and you're going to close it right here, and then hide the thread here, cut it, and then close it right here and come back up. I'll show you how I do it. You might have your own way of doing it. I just find this to be the easiest for me. Here we go. So all I do next is I go stitch over stitch and just close it. And then here, all I do is just pull it right through it, all the way through. That's it. And I cut it right here. So that's one side. Then I go ahead and I make a knot at the end of that row. And I like coming in from inside because, actually, we're going to start this way. So stick it here. There we go. So we want to make sure the thread stays, the knots holds it in place. There we go. They have these tapestry needles where the eye is about the same, about that big, and it is really neat to hold the thread. I couldn't find my tapestry needle right now, so that's why I'm using this yarn needle, but they're not sturdy enough for me, so they irritate me. But we do what we can with what we have. So we're going to go ahead and cut it right there, and that's your finished purse. Now what we do now is we're going to use the white yarn and we're going to make the little flower. And it's just all chains. I don't know if you've ever done these. Flowers are really cute. They're easy to make. They're for decoration. What you're going to do is you're going to do, your starter chain. So make your little loop and then pull one and twice, and that gives you your first starter chain. Okay, so we're gonna crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me just pull a little bit more yarn. And what you're gonna do now is in the last chain, you're going to put your needle through, and you are going to slip stitch through both chains, and that gives you this little circle. We're going to do 5 petals, so you're going to chain 4, okay, and then inside the center of the chain you pull up and you go ahead and slip stitch, okay. And as you see my tail, I keep holding it around, and that's how I'm hiding it. Later on I'll get to cut it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the same thing, go in the center and slip stitch. That's petal 2. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go ahead and go in the center, pull through. That's 3 petals, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in the center again and pull through, and that's 4 petals. And my last petal, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go in the center. And what we're gonna do now is we pull through, we slip stitch, but you cut your yarn a little bit and you pull the needle through, okay, and that gives you your little flower. Mine, as you can see, is tight. The reason for it is because the end tail, the first end tail, all I did was just pull it and it makes the circle smaller. So what I do with these two, I just make a knot, 1, 2, really simple. There we go. And then we just cut that off, cut the tails off. And there's our flower. So I'm going to pin it right here. And what I did is I went from the center to each one of the petals, and that's what makes the little star in the center. So let me show you that. You just go ahead and thread your needle again, pull through about 12 inches or so. I think I did a bit too much on this one, but all I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to make a knot. The knot will stay on the inside, and that's just to secure the yarn, okay. And all we're going to do is on this little corner from the inside, you put your needle in and then pull the yarn up. Here we go. And all you do is you're going to go, I'm sorry, see, this is the center. We're going to go in the center of that petal, okay. So that's your first, and then you come in again through the center, then you go to the next petal, and there's the second one. And see, we're inside, you come in again through the center. Now we're going to work in the middle of the third petal. Here we go, right, and then again through the center. Now we're going to work this side petal. Here we go, this side petal right here, and then the center one more time, because now we need this one. So you go in here and you're going to go in the center of that petal, and that's the star. Makes it look like a star. And from the inside, all you're going to do, where we left off, just pick any stitch, doesn't matter, and then pull through, and you're gonna take your needle, you see that hoop, you're gonna go under it, you're gonna go one more time under it, and see, it starts creating a knot. All you do now is pull it really tight, and that secures it. It made a knot for you, and you just go ahead and cut that off, and you're done with your purse. And this is the finished product. This is the one we showed you, and this is the one that's done. Now, the reason why this one is bigger, smaller than this one, and the same thing with the yarn, it's because this thread is thinner and this thread is wider. This is a 3 worsted, this is a 4. So the bigger the yarn, the bigger the purse is gonna look like. The smaller the yarn, the smaller the purse is gonna look like. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. This is it for our purses. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask, and we'll show you as much as we know about crocheting. You guys have a great day.